Thanks in large part to an almost competitive-free environment, no other vehicle commands more segment market share than the Toyota Tacoma. But the GMC Canyon and Chevy Colorado are back in the fold and posting respectable sales numbers in the process. Seeking to preserve its dominant posture in the category, this is Toyota's response. Though not an entirely new truck, the third-generation Tacoma retains its strengths while addressing several weak points, namely in the powertrain department. While the base 4-cylinder engine and 5-speed manual carry over, every model can now be paired with a 6-speed automatic, along with the option of a direct-injected 3.5-liter Atkinson cycle V6, delivering ample passing power on pavement and adequate low-end grunt on dirt. The V6 can also tow up to 6,800 pounds and be paired with a 6-speed manual in select TRD Sport and TRD Off-Road models. Sadly, the news isn't all good, as our V6 4x4 tester returned a rather underwhelming combined fuel economy average of 16.6 mpg in real-world conditions. The EPA says two-wheel drive 4 and 6-cylinder models can score up to 21 mpg combined, though 18.5 mpg was the best we can do in a consistent mix of city and highway driving. But before you go running into a GM dealership waving a check in the air, just know that the GMC Canyon and Chevy Colorado can't do any better. Unless, of course, you're willing to pay a $3,700 premium for the 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. Then again, what Toyota's middleweight pickup lacks in efficiency, it makes up in civility. By truck standards, the latest Tacoma is about as well-mannered as it gets. The turning radius is on par with most midsize SUVs, ride quality is taut but comfortable, and the cabin is well isolated from road noise. Unless, of course, you install a gigantic set of off-road tires. Yes, the steering is a bit sloppy at low speeds, but it firms up nicely on the highway. And unlike Tacomas of yesteryear, the brakes are actually easy to modulate. Off-road, the Tacoma makes quick work out of slow, technical sections with or without the aid of crawl control or the locking rear differential. Through rough, high-speed sections, however, it didn't take long for the steering to misalign in both of our test vehicles. Which brings us to our next grievance. The steering and seating position is undoubtedly the Tacoma's greatest shortcoming, and it may be a deal breaker for taller drivers. The steering wheel provides a measly inch of telescoping travel, and the front seats don't offer height adjustment or power operation in any trim level. The fixed height does lend itself quite well to shorter and average sized drivers, so there's no need to spring for that TRD phone book. But if you're over 6'1", expect to be intimately acquainted with the headliner.
Oh, what are you doing later, headliner?
The saving grace is that the seats are well shaped and incorporate adjustable lumbar support in most trims. Because the rear quarters and access cab models offer less legroom than a Nissan GT-R, anyone looking to transport more than 2 adults should step up to the 4-door double cab, which ups rear legroom by 25% for a nominal premium of about $1,000. To the dismay of our nation's pool guys and gardeners, no midsize truck can be had as a regular cab. Flipping up the seat bottom reveals a slew of exposed and covered compartments for storing whatever it is you need to keep out of sight. Fold down the seat backs, and you've got yourself a completely flat load floor. Exterior cargo space comes in the form of a 60-inch short bed or 73-inch long bed. Aside from a fairly lofty step-in height, the cargo bed in higher trim levels offers a great deal of flexibility. There's a damp tailgate, a 120-volt AC power outlet, LED box lighting, and adjustable tie-down cleats.
What's behind that?
That's nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing.
And a fully integrated bed liner. Stepping back inside, there's a handy spot to rest your cell phone, armrest that could benefit from more padding, and one of the finest mid-level audio systems ever fitted to a pickup. Infotainment ranges between an entry-level 6.1-inch console to an impressively responsive 7-inch capacitive system with navigation and a handy split-screen mode. Useful nuances are also in no short supply, including sliding sun visors, an optional driver information center with a digital speedometer, a sunglasses compartment that can actually accommodate a normal pair of sunglasses, and a proprietary GoPro mount for capturing all your gnar shredding moments. Subtle touches are all well and good, but there's one category in which the Tacoma truly begins to distance itself from the pack: feature content. Premium accoutrement consists of leather-heated seats, power moonroof, wireless charging, a highly recommendable premium audio system by JBL, and something you can't get on a Colorado or Canyon: passive entry with push-button start. Yes, adding most of this equipment can inflate the sticker price to nearly $40,000, but even at the base $24,000 starting price, you'll drive away with niceties like a sliding rear window, composite bed liner, projector beam headlights, and a touchscreen audio system with Bluetooth, USB port, and a backup camera.
Plus, it holds down some of the strongest residual values in the entire automotive industry. So, if not for the driving position's inexcusable lack of basic adjustability, it's fair to say the Toyota Tacoma has reasserted itself as the benchmark among midsize pickups.